Well, I'm basically a self-taught artist. I've been drawing and painting since I was a kid, but I did go to art school. I went to Cal State Long Beach and I got a degree in illustration from there. And after school, I was just looking for any kind of work I could get that was art-related. Since I don't do computer work, I do old-school hands-on work, and custom painting just led me into what I do now. Just word of mouth, and started working on motorcycles and went on to doing cars and helicopters and boats and all kinds of things. Corvettes, I mean, they're beautiful. You just gotta love the body style. I mean, they're just so unique. And my uncle has a Corvette, of course, and he has a Z06. And you know, I've been in love with them for years, or since I can remember. I remember being a little kid, and the place that we lived in, our neighbor had a green Corvette, and I just remember looking at that car every day, just going, "Wow, I just love the lines on this thing. It's just so sleek, you know. It's wonderful, beautiful car." It's very tricky being an artist and surviving in this business. We always have our own opinions, and you know, the bottom line is whoever's paying the bill, they're the ones that have the final say in everything. And some people are happy with less, and some people, it seems like no matter how much you do, it's just never enough. And the biggest struggle is doing the best job that you can do, making sure the customer gets their money's worth, that they're absolutely happy with what the final product is. And making sure that it doesn't go over budget, because oftentimes that's the biggest issue, is they want to stay within budget. And you might look at something and say, well, this just doesn't look quite good enough. You know, as an artist, you always want to make it better. And the bottom line is, if the person doesn't want to spend more to make it better, then you have to do the best you can with what's available. And that is a struggle, because you know, what I think is good, someone else may not like at all. So it's, you know, art is just very subjective that way. I have not heard him sing. He's told me about his work in the opera company, and he has a wonderful speaking voice, you know, so I figure he's probably very good at singing, but I've never had the pleasure of hearing him sing yet.
It's hood art. I started a whole new thing called hood art, where you can put a hood on your car and change it for a car show, you know, and put a dragon on it. And then after the weekend, after the car show, after you win first place, you can take it off and put on your stock hood and be like everybody else. Not stand out in the crowd, not get tickets. What I'd like to bring back is some of the stuff that we used to do in the 70s, which were what was very popular was stripes with I think they called it paisley.
Okay, yeah.
You know, and then you take it off and you have, instead of a stripe, you have a design in it.
Or they would lay lace down?
Lace.
Lace, they use lace quite a bit.
You know,
yeah.
What I think would be manly, if I may use that term, is fishnets.
Oh, yeah.
You know, get different kinds of fishnets and stretch it over, because as you stretch it like a web, you can make it go in and out, and you go, it's done.
Right. Gosh, you know, it's kind of endless. You know, it's up to the imagination. It's like whatever you want, you know. There's just no end to what we can do.
And that's true. You do have a very good imagination, don't you?
And you do too.
Well,
yeah, together we have pretty interesting.
know.
We have different viewpoints on things, but we both are imaginative.
At the end, we do
people.
come together. I would say is probably a good way to put it. Maybe not.
We're a good team.
We're a team.
I think so.
I love that eye.
Oh, great.
You know, and cars, I think, need that little tattoo, if you will. You know, you tattoo your arms and your body, and you know, girls will do funny places too. Why not your car?
That's true.
You know, so we're going to start a new thing. You know, not only hood art, but put a little tattoo on your Corvette. Is going to be our new motto. We're going to work on the motto so it has more of a ring to it, but tattoo your Corvette. That's the best I could come up with so far.
I like it. It works.